up, everyone? We're back with another episode of A2, also known as Amateur Analysis, with your host D and N.
And we're going to be playing a game that actually just came out today called Sonic Frontiers. So if any of you are Sonic fans, stay tuned and watch as we play if you don't mind. Alright, let's jump into this.
I heard you for story purposes, I've heard you actually do have to do it on hard mode. So to save us the hassle of having to go through it again. I could be mistaken though, that guy could have just been pulling my leg.
Hey, you know when Sonic 3 is supposed to come out?
The movie?
Yeah.
Hoping next year, but I doubt it.
Man, they need to do what they can to convince Jim Carrey to come back. I actually liked him as Robotnik.
Same here. I didn't think it would work, but it did.
Yeah, skinny Robotnik, he pulled it off.
Yeah. I actually do like they actually show what happens when a human gets the chaos symbol, because I was always interested.
Really? Oh, you talking about with him, yeah. Hey, you know where they even started calling him Eggman?
Apparently in Japan he was actually always called Eggman. It was just in America they changed it to Robotnik to sound more menacing.
Oh.
I think in actually Sonic Adventures 1 they actually started doing both, though.
Yeah. That's where I think I first heard the term Eggman.
Yeah.
Eggman. I guess leave it to Japanese people to make food into a villain. I'm the menacing broccoli man. I'm gonna take over the world. Dude, we're just gonna eat you. Butter and salt, bring it on.
Is that how practically everyone in Dragon Ball Z got their name?
Ah, you're right. Except Goku. I don't know what his name actually was, but Gohan. Actually, no, Kakarot, which is carrot, Vegeta, vegetable. Yeah.
Kale and cauliflower. I think in the manga they just went straight up and just started calling some people the cereal ones.
How did we go from talking about Eggman to Dragon Ball and food? If we look at it in a different sense, maybe Amy is the only one whose name doesn't really have anything to do with her design. Or a trait she has. Sonic, supposed to move as fast as Sonic speed. Tails, 2 tails. Eggman, shaped like a freaking egg. And then you got Amy. Just Amy.
You also got Rouge, technically.
But Rouge, I can sort of see her thing because it's almost like she's putting on a ruse. Because wasn't she an agent, but she was pretending to be a thief?
Yeah. Well, technically she was still a thief.
Oh. Well, but she was also an agent. So it's almost like she's playing that double life, which is, in my opinion, a ruse for either one. Knuckles, you got a guy that like to bust stuff up with his knuckles. Yeah, Amy is kind of the eyeball out when you think about it. Because even Shadow, you know, dark like a shadow or something, but hers is just, it's Amy.
No, I guess you could say Blaze is her fire ability. I don't think you know who she is.
Nope.
Cream and Cheese, they don't really have anything going for them.
Well, that's why nobody really cares about them. They're useless. They're the sacrificial lambs. if you were in a battle, you could toss them. You would toss them because they're useless. Just throw them. Which one of which Capelli's cream and cheese? Was it Sonic Shuffle or was it
No, it was.
Or was it
Heroes? She first appeared in. No, it was Advance and then Heroes, I think.
Let's see.
Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was.
Mortal,
Ah! Hello?
you have done
Who
the
you call
impossible.
immortal?
You have escaped cyberspace through your own power. You are the key.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay,
fight the
sure.
power, tear
How about
down
a
the
little
walls.
context? Hello?
Of the society? I don't know.
Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
I was hoping they would have sent me the soap shoes in time for the first playthrough, but I guess not.
Soap shoes?
Yeah. The Sonic Adventures 2 shoes that Sonic and Shadow both wear is actually based on a real company, I think called Soap. And the gimmick of those shoes, they allowed you to grind rail in real life with just your shoes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, now you got me interested. Like, maybe I should try getting those.
Regrettably, they went out of business, I think, in 2014, 2012.
Yeah, if that was the only gimmick they had, they probably would have.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's why Sonic and Shadow was able to grind the rail on Adventures 2. Like, to tie into the shoes. But they enjoyed it. Everyone enjoyed the grinding so much that it became a mainstay.
Actually, the grinding was probably the best part of 2, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what though? No shots to the voice actor, but I kind of wish they would have got the voice actor from Sonic Adventures 2. He kind of more like embodied Sonic to me. He was like still childish. His voice sounded a bit. It was like not completely. What should I say? Not completely deep. So it's almost made you feel like as if he was still in a childlike transition.
Yeah. I did enjoy most of the voice actors from the Adventures era myself. But, well, besides Shadow, I think a lot of people who did the Sonic X show could probably hang or do it.
Okay, Sonic X I could have got down with too.
I forgot to jump.
For those of you watching, this is an open world, so they really don't give us
Not
any.
open world, open zone, according to the creator. Every time someone told him it was open world.
What he said. Anyway, it's one of those things where you're kind of in blind, so you gotta wander around and hope that you're finding the right area to go through. But oh, and also those purple things that's been flying around as he's been collecting them. Apparently, there's some sort of power up that helps increase his attack and defense.
Yeah, I think those are it. Yeah, I'm a huge Sonic fan, so I couldn't wait. I had to start as soon as when it came out. I've been up since 12 a.m.
Are you serious?
Okay, yeah, I did take a small nap.
Yeah.
So I do know a little bit about what's going on, but for the most part, I just made it to the big open zone area, like the big section.
Speaking of which, I don't think Sonic was ever able to kick and punch before.
I think he was during the Sonic 06. But we don't talk about that game.
Why don't we?
It was a buggy mess.
Oh, is that the one with that white Sonic?
Yeah, Silver.
Okay, Silver. The one that it had the extreme load time or whatnot.
Yep. Glitched out. Some group of fans actually are remaking the entire game on PC.
Uh-huh.
And I would highly recommend everyone check them out. They even gave you the ability to turn into Supersonic. They gave Shadow the ability to remove his ring limiters.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah.
Sounds like these people. It sounds like Sega need to hire these people. Definitely need to hire these people.
Alright. Sorry, small interruption, but all good now. Seems like this game do have little, what's it called?
Puzzles
scattered everywhere. Since this tutorial area, I'm assuming they're pretty simple. Well, thus far they all are pretty simple. They do seem like they start getting more difficult, as they should, like as you progress throughout the level. I don't know how to get up there, so I'm not going to.
Was one of those purple things up there?
More likely.
I guess not.
No. I'm shocked I was able to make that.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie though, grinding was a good concept they added to it because my favorite level on Sonic Adventures 2 was always the what is it? City Escape, I think.
First stage?
The first stage was Set Shadow.
Not City Escape.
It was that
Radical Highway.
Radical Highway. Was that? No, I thought Radical Highway was the like outside and
Dark stage you talking about?
yeah, it was dark and red. You was running through a city.
That's Radical Highway.
Oh, okay.
Unless you meant the Sky Rail, I think it's called.
No, Sky Rail was definitely that canyon part.
Yeah, I know that was the stage with the most grinding.
I just like that because it was just the best like compilation. It was like some running, high speed running, and then you can just instantly hit a grind, jump up, hit something, and continue taking off running. So the level, in my opinion, really focused on speed, and I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. As you guys can see, they did give Sonic the ability to learn different moves and attacks. So what you just saw right now was this Cyclone something.
To me, it looks more like the old-fashioned Trine, where you would just run and enclose people in, and if they hit your aura, they were dead meat.
Also, I completely originally missed how to spin dash. So, I actually did not know how to get that piece before. I thought it was something you had to unlock. And there goes our first Chaos Emerald.
Didn't even have to do much for it. Yay.
I think that's the piece that is for the defense. Also, I might be mistaken, because I think to get Amy, you actually have to collect some heart pieces. The one with spike hearts is for the attack, and those pieces you just saw is defense.
Well, I don't really care for Amy, so if you ask me, I wouldn't really care to get her. It doesn't matter to me.
Amy can be awesome, though. She's the only one that wields a giant hammer.
Yeah, a hammer that sounds like a freaking kid's toy. Toot, toot, toot.
I'm just upset because you couldn't get her upgraded hammer in Adventures 1.
I actually did.
I thought you only got the warrior feather.
No, I got her upgraded hammer.
What color is it?
I don't remember.
Suspicious.
I don't, because it's like Sonic Adventures 1 where I feel they dropped the ball on that. They had you do percentages, and you had to get, in order to get 100%, you had to or should I say, in order to clear the game, you had to get everybody to like 100%.
Sure.
So it's like, after that, it's like, I'm just beating this game. Because I hated the fishing with the fat cat.
Yeah, that sucked. Actually, I ended up cheating on a few of the stages, and once I got the thing that allows me to swim on water, I literally just hopped in the water right over the frog through the line where as soon as we grabbed it, it was an automatic win.
Oh, that was actually smart.
I think they said we need one more gear. In order to do this. Let me confirm. Because we only have one on us.
You know, one more gear.
It is not enough to make the connection.
Can I get a connection? Can I get a connection, baby?
And take its gear.
Now, here's go something. This is the first time I ever saw it. It looks like they got a speedometer on the side.
Yep. To show our speed. Notice they did not actually put how fast he's currently moving though. Apparently we can also level up his speed. So we can dodge. I thought I was doing it before, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure you were. Because when you was fighting that other robot, you was going behind her and just continuing to punch.
I probably should have dashed that. Also, I don't want to lose my range right through 175.
I'm more surprised it didn't do any damage knocking you back like that.
Maybe because he's just knocking me away and not actually just attacking. I just needed one hit. Also, I'm going to wait for you. I don't know if it has splash damage.
Explosive damage. Wasn't that the gear you needed?
Yep. I'm almost at 400. So, question. So, what got you into Sonic? Because going by the amount of characters you know, it seems like you've been playing for quite a bit. Not all of them, but you played for a bit.
Okay, so the first time I ever played Sonic was Sonic 2 for Genesis. And Sonic 2 for Genesis, I guess I liked that, but what made me really get into it, believe it or not, was the gloat of the ability to gloat, because being younger than one of our sisters. Our sister, she always delegated me to being the Tails sidekick. So that meant I could never actually die, but I didn't contribute that much either. So it was like we beat the whole game pretty much with me as Tails until it got to the final boss, and she gave up because she just couldn't beat him. Me, I actually succeeded in beating the final boss, and she was like, well, it didn't count because I played as Tails most of the time. So that's when, to prove her wrong, I went back and played the rest of the levels and beat those too. And since then, it was like, yeah, I like it. I got a feel for it. Speed, jumping, and running. He doesn't love to run and jump, right?
Speak truth. That will.
You gotta hand it to the developers though, because They'll definitely be creating worlds that really just look spectacular.
I got it. I was right next to the end. Almost a no damage roll. I had over 80 rings.
Well, them's the breaks, kid. Them's the breaks.
I don't know what they want me to do, but I'm doing it. Hey, there's still more?
Guess you had to boost up there. Why don't you jump on him?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why. It didn't occur to me that they wanted me to do that. Okay, I'm ending this tutorial. There are stars at the F1. I don't know what. Never got that before.
Yeah, you just jumping down like a big shockwave is gonna come. Just go ahead and stomp him.
I thought that's what it was gonna do. What game
Sorry.
was? I'm thinking of Crash.
You're not that strong yet.
I was
You're a
thinking of
featherweight.
Crash, more specifically Raffle Cortex. Whenever Coco does the stomp, it'll actually do a small shockwave around her.
Now, who would probably do a shockwave would probably be Knuckles if he was on her.
Yeah, Knuckles or Rouge. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
probably Rouge more than Knuckles.
Because she used to do that down spinning thing.
Yeah, with her legs. My
Yeah,
Knuckles would more have to punch the ground, I can imagine.
but that's why I think he could do a shockwave if he punched the ground. Jump up and run.
So what's our time looking?
You said that?
Oh, well, what's our time looking?
It is 22 minutes.
I don't know what this is. If Sonic boosts with a maximum number of rings, he can run at even higher speeds while emitting blue lightning around him. When the ring count is reduced, it will revert back to normal boost. I've never received that.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, that is fast.
sweet. Okay, so we are going to end it here.
Yeah, whenever you see a treasure box like that, or a little sign with the treasure box, it means that there's an item right underneath.
Okay.
I think we about reached our time. So,
Okay, so. Sorry, technical difficulties here.
still getting used to all this newfangled technology and stuff.
We're still new here. Cut us a break. We're sorry. Anyway, alright, so thank you for joining us with our first playthrough. Well, we haven't played all the way through it, but our first play of
Part 1 of our Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic Frontiers. Please join us again when we come back with a second video of Sonic Frontiers Part 2. Till then, if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe, as well as the notification buttons, so that you can see when we upload new videos. Till then, this is, again, Amateur Analysis, aka A2, with your host, M,
Indeed.
signing off.
Farewell.